Good morning everyone. We are studying chapter 3rd. Let's learn SS 2010. Now we are going to study about the primary key. A table should have at least one field that has a unique value for each record. This field is called the primary key of the table. It means when we create a table, in that table a column is fixed for multiple data. We take another example like in a school database, roll number of each student is uniquely identified, but two or more students can have a same name but they do not have a same roll number. So roll number is the primary key, and a primary key does not allow null value. That means you cannot enter 0 or empty space for a primary key, or a primary key must always have a unique value which cannot be copied to another field. Now we learn how to assign primary key. For this we will follow some steps. Just like step 1, select the field name in the design view that you want to use as a primary key field. As shown in the following figure, you see the first step, that is what you have to do. You have to select the field name, and then in step 2 you have to click on the primary key option in the tool group, as you can see here on the design tab. And then what you have to do is to click save button in third step to quickly access the toolbar to save the changes. Okay, next is we are going to learn about the entering data in the table. For this we have already studied about the datasheet view and the design view. The basic comparison between the datasheet view and the design view is, in datasheet view first we create the table and then we enter the data, or we fill the structure to the table, or we create the structure to the table. But in design view, first we create the structure of the table, then we create a table and then enter the data. So this is the basic comparison between the datasheet view and the design view. Now we learn how to entering data in the table by using datasheet view. For this you have to follow some steps. That is, first you have to click the view option as shown in the figure from the view group of the home tab and select datasheet view. In the next step, what you have to do is to enter the field value while using tab key to navigate from one field to another. As you can show in the following picture, you have to enter the field value with using the tab key to move from one place to another. This is the way you can enter data by using a datasheet view. Our next topic is editing record in the table. You can edit, change or modify the data in the table if it is needed. First we will study how to make changes in the entered data. For this you again have to follow some steps, like as shown in the figure. You have to select the table from the navigation pane and open it in a datasheet view by double clicking on it. And in the second step you have to click in the field of a particular record, like it is shown in the picture that it is clicked on Sangeeta Verma. Okay, so you have to double click on the particular record whose value is to be modified. So a blinking cursor will appear in the cell, and now you can make the desired changes in the data or enter the new field value. And then you have to save your click on the save button to quick access toolbar to save the changes. Now we learn to insert a record. You can add new record into a table or remove the unwanted record as needed by using the following steps, which is shown in the following figure. In the first step you have to open the table in datasheet view in which new record is to be added, and in second step you have to click on the new option in the records group of the home tab, access add this record to the end of the table. And in the third step, you have to enter the field value of the new record. Once finished with the record entry, you have to press tab key to go to the next row for adding another record in the table. Next topic is deleting record. We have already studied about the editing and inserting records. Now we should know how to delete a record. For this, we again have to follow some steps. In the first step, you have to open the table in datasheet view from which the record is to be deleted. And in second step, you have to click the row header area, which is showing in the blue row for second step. This you have to delete. And in the third step, you have to click the delete option from the record group of the home tab and select delete record option in it, and a confirmation box will appear. What you have to do, if you want to delete the record permanently, you have to click yes button, then the record will delete it. Next is editing fields in the table. You can add or delete field in a table while working in a datasheet view. You can also add field in between existing field. Now how to add a field? Earlier we were studying about the records. Now we have to study about the field also. So how to add a field? We have to follow some steps. As shown the figure, in the first step, you have to right click on the column header where new column is to be inserted. Next, you have to choose the insert field option from the shortcut menu to add a new data field. This way you can insert a new field to your table. Next is how to delete a field. You have inserted a field and you want to delete the another field, so you have to follow some steps. Like in step 1, you have to click on the column header of the field name which is to be removed, and in second step you have to click delete option from the tool group of the design tab and select delete column option in it, and then again a confirmation dialog box will appear. If you want to delete it permanently, then you have to select yes. Okay. Next is editing the table structure. We were studying about the datasheet view. Now we have to study about the design view also. So a table once created can be modified easily even if data is entered in it. You know it very well. You can add new data fields to the existing table or remove the unwanted data field from the table. For this, you have to open the table in the design view using views group of home tab. Now we add some data in the fields. For this, we again have to follow some steps. In step 1, select the field name before which you want to add a new field. Then click on the insert row from the design tab. Now in the second step, you have to enter the new field name in the field name column of the field grid area. We have already studied that in design tab, the design view is divided into two sections, that is the field grid area and a field property area. Field grid area is used to specify the field name and its data type. So you have to enter the new field name in the field name column of field grid area in step 2. And the step 3rd, in the data type column, you have to select the field data type for the newly added field, and now you have to save the changes. Next is how to delete a data field. For this, steps are as follows. First, you have to select the field to be deleted. Like if you want to delete this father name and text, so you have to click on it. Then you have to click the delete rows from the design tab. And if the field is not empty, if there is some data in the field, like if there is some data in the father's name or text column, text row, so access asks for the confirmation, and if you want to delete it permanently, you have to click the yes button to delete this field. That's it. Thank you.